My name is Maiti, and my other team members are Carlos, Hiba, Karana, and Sebastian. Our business is called Ecotel, an eco-friendly hotel that you'll find in Washington, D.C. Our vision is to impact the natural environment in a positive way. Our mission is to provide luxury, excellent hospitality, cleanliness, spacious rooms, and dining, which will all promote green living. The SWOT analysis consists of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in the hotel industry. Our strengths are that our hotel has a purpose, the diversity, the welcomeness, as well as the 5-star service, food, quality, and reliability. Some weaknesses that we will have is high rates, high cost expenses, and the aggressive competitiveness within the area. There will also be opportunities such as increased tourism, differentiation, and fewer eco-friendly hotels. Lastly, we have our threats, which are other kind of hotels or B&Bs, government rules and regulations, and negative media press reviews that we could possibly receive. Now we will be moving on to key success factors with Sebastian.
Hello everyone. As you all know, there are many activities that every company needs to practice in order to attract customers. These things are called key success factors, and some of the ones that we need to practice are networking, customer trust, solid supply chain, market strategies, and those are just a few to name. A test we conducted said that 71% of people are nowadays environmentally aware. These results were very interesting since they may be potential customers who will be willing to see our new hotel, Ecotel. Our first customer segment is business travelers. They are a large industry that keeps growing over time and are easy to accommodate. Most of the times they're out and about doing business, therefore they're low maintenance. And to keep them satisfied and happy, we must make sure our location is central, close to the airport, have easy access to public transportation. If need be, we will provide transportation ourselves. The second segment is the Greenpeace Clean Energy community. As we see in the research done, more and more people are involved in protecting our planet. Ecotel should implement these eco-conscious systems in order to satisfy our customers, save money, remain competitive, and attract new customers. We also should follow the demands of the customers because they're willing to spend money for our planet. Therefore, we should provide a restaurant service so that they can eat fresh and healthy foods. We need to focus and find a solution for the cost of land, labor, and capital invest for the short term, and to find a good strategy for the purpose of fundraising and to find more customers in the future. Here's Karana, who will be talking to you more about our business plan.
So I'm going to be focusing on pricing. So starting off with the people who we're targeting, they're people who are willing and wanting to spend money on things that they value on, whatever the price may be. So in our case, which is the environmental aspect of it, people who value the environmental, saving the planet and, trying to reduce their carbon footprint. And the pricing strategy that we're focusing on mainly is price skimming. So we're going to start off, of course, very high, and that's going to really draw in the people who value what we're doing. Once we do that, then we'll have loyal customers. We've created and established those relationships and that loyalty with our customers. Our prices then will either decrease or increase, really depending on how the market is. So our prices will evolve as the market is evolving. And then, of course, we're going to have the room type of pricing. So depending on what's included in the room, where the room is located, whether it's at the top of the hotel, whether it's at the bottom of the hotel, those are all factors that will affect each room and how it's priced as well. The last thing I'm going to be talking about is our funding and how we're going to receive it. So after doing some calculations, we're going to need around $10 million to build and to start this up. We can't, of course, get it from one place. So we've branched out to 3 different ways of getting funds. The main place that we're going to get our funds is going to be a loan from the bank. And of course, with that, you have to have a very detailed financial model. You need to have a business plan and all those good stuff in order to even get money from them, which we already have. And then the second source is going to be from angel investors. So the good thing about having it with angel investors is that, they're usually ex-entrepreneurs who most likely have experience in what they're investing into. So they're going to give us input and actually even help us grow more. And then, of course, the last one being crowdfunding. Just day-to-day people who want to see our dream come to life and are willing to give us money to, make it happen. So that was all I had to talk about, and now I will give the camera to Carlos.
Thank you, Karna. It was a great point. Now we're going to talk about locations. We believe that any type of business can be, or farms, can be oil companies. Location is very important. Right now, we live in an area that's very close to Washington, D.C., and we decide, beside of the prices or the costs that we can implement, we receive from the government, it will be very high. But at the same time, we believe that in the period of 3 years, this amount of money that we put invest in this new venture, it will be more profitable than any other business. We have to look in this hotel called the Mandarin. It's located, of course, in Washington, D.C. And it's one of the few that have kind of rules and regulations about how to implement and how to do business in the kind of like restaurant business, hotels industry. If we consider, for example, the Marriott Hotel or the Hyatt Corporation, or even the fine dining, even higher, Four Seasons or St. Regis, those hotels, they are trying to implement new rules, but at the same time, it's not so easy for them to kind of change the whole behavior that they've been doing for a long time ago. So we have this kind of a lot of expectation that would be a great idea to locate our business in the Washington, D.C., but at the same time, we're thinking more as an investment. It will be interesting to see how the feedback is received, and we have a really competitive advantage against any other business. Right now, Hiba, she's going to explain about our social impact and how it's perceived from other businesses, and how important it is for mainly our community in the long term.
Thank you, Carlos. Our business is designed to make an impact on many levels as a socially responsible business. We have a great concern for the environment as well as the community where Ecotel is going to be located. Internally, we are focusing on our staff and employees' engagement to drive productivity and increase retention, not only through providing basic benefits, but also through programs that promotes our employees' well-being and promoting the green habits that are integrated within our practices. Externally, we are focusing on making an impact on the environment through our business practices, such as water conservation, eliminating plastic, energy conservation, and cutting down on food waste through our restaurant. We are also partnering with the Greenpeace organization on the fight for a green and peaceful future. Our third way of making an impact on the community and the environment is by partnering with farmers who use green practices and use their products in our restaurant and throughout our hotel. There are a lot of obstacles and challenges in building a business such as Ecotel. The big question, of course, is it feasible? From our perspective, the passionate creators of the venture, yes, it is possible. We do recognize that the challenge will be the location and the funding, though. Ecotel may not be the first green business and the green hotel in the area, however, we strive to be the best. Thank you for joining us on our venture creation. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.